So hello everyone, it is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the Do You Want Some Milk palette from Made by Mitchell. So I had I told y'all in one of my videos where I only brands I only buy from when they're on sale, and I know he does 50% off sales on his palette. So that's when I was like, I'm gonna wait, because when I did the videos last time, you all weren't super excited. So I was like, I'm not about to pay full price when you're not super excited about the brand anyway. But I did want to try the palette because I like the quality of his other one. So this is what the little insert looks like. I think it looks so cool. I should probably put it on top so it can look cool. It says, do you want some milk? I found it interesting though, you couldn't get the pouches with this one. Like, you only got the slide on sleeve. Let me show you. You only get like this with it. Whereas with the original ones, these two I bought, they came with like pouches. So I don't know if it's because of the economy, he couldn't afford to like do the pouches again. Or maybe they wouldn't be in time for the launch. So he just decided to go with the palette. I don't know, but this is what the actual colors in the palette look like. I think I'm only going to do like a couple of looks with it. I don't think I'm going to try to do like 3 looks with it, because I still got 3 other palettes I need to review today, and it's already like 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to get some sunlight so that way we can at least get some cute thumbnails for these, because the ones for last night, like, I didn't get to start filming till like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So the thumbnails are a little rough, but you know, I did what I had to do. So I got this for 50% off during Black Friday. I told y'all about it in my Black Friday haul, but it didn't show up till literally like I think the week after that video went up, or the week that video went up, or something like that. So I had already obviously pre-filmed on my days off and I didn't have time, but it's quite the nice palette. I think it's like 40 pounds. I believe it's 40 British pounds. And I got it for 50% off, so it's 20 British pounds for me. I don't know the conversion rate. I am not my girl Beautydealsbff, aka Amy. I don't know. So don't ask. So let me zoom y'all on in real quick. And I'm going to go off camera and get my life in order. I'm trying the new Be Perfect, what do you call it? Blush and highlighter. So that's what's going on with the face. So I like the highlighter shade. I don't know how I feel about the blush though. I feel like it was like lightly pigmented, and you know, it's not necessarily giving me a lot. And the blush I really wanted, of course, I told you all, showed up shattered, and Beauty Bay still never contacted me about giving me my money back or anything. So I think I'm gonna have to open up a PayPal claim to get the money back for that particular item. I don't know how that works, but you know. Anyway, like I said, let me go off camera and actually work for what we're here for, which is this palette. And I'll be back with one eye look, and then we'll do the other eye look, and then I'll give my thoughts, okay? Okay, y'all, this is look number 1. Sorry about the helicopter in the background. I can't do too much about that. So I stuck to this little, like, section right here. So that's how I have to do with this palette. I have to find sections that I feel like work together and then do it that way. So I used this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one to make this eye right here. So let's get started. So we all know the drill. I started off with the dark purple shade. It's called Angus, like Angus beef. I'm just gonna make that a nice outer V shape real quick. And I actually really like the way this eye look turned out, and I feel like the highlighter just blends in with it so perfectly. And of course the shadows are, you know, the same as the shadows always are, and it probably helps that I'm using his brushes to use the shadows to get the best possible performance out of them. Now I don't think he has an eyeshadow base, because if he had, I'm pretty sure I would have it. But I think I saw him use like the white blush as an eyeshadow primer once, I think. Don't quote me. Now we're gonna go into the orange shade called Sugar Puff and put that right in here. And this is like a warm tone look I can actually get down with and kind of like. So I'm like, okay. So there it is. Like, yeah, I'm really feeling this color gradient. I think it looks so cool. And I was like iffy about it, but I was like, we're gonna try it out right now. We're gonna take the shade Lactose, and that's what I got in the very front. I thought it was gonna be more pigmented, so I was like a little disappointed. Actually, I put like the shimmer on top. I feel like the pigmentation gotta just disappear, but I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna take my clean Oden's eye brush. So far I've been using his brushes only. So that's the Oden's eye brush. I am going to use his brush for the lid, and then I'm going to use a Jacqueline Cosmetics for the other one. So then there's Licky Licky. That's the one that's on the lid. That's a weird name for it, but whatever. And I didn't just use glitter glue. I just kind of just started, as you can see, rubbing it on me. But it was just such a stunning color. I felt like it would be better for the lid than like the bright pink, especially with all the like other warm tone colors. So I just put the bright pink in the inner corner. That's how we get this situation going on. But like I said, I really like the way it looks. I'm gonna take my clean brush again just to make sure the glitter doesn't get too high in the crease and look crazy. I just put the Sigma black pencil on my waterline. Now I'm gonna take the shade Intolerant. You know, like intolerant and tolerant apparently. So that's going right in the corner. So this is the first finished eye look. As y'all see, I did my finished full look with my mascara and my liner. I gotta go make it match so I can go take my picture real quick. But then I will come back with another look. I'm thinking we're gonna do something with like this blue and this green and maybe like that green and the light blue. So I'm kind of trying to stay in this section this time when it comes to the second look. But we'll see how it goes and what I come up with. But like I said, I gotta go finish off the first look though, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay? Okay, y'all, so this is the second look I came up with. It's a little more dark, a little more grungy. Y'all know I had to use the blue, so I couldn't help myself. So what I did was I used these 3 shades right here. This is what's in the inner corner, and then this brown shade here was on the lid. So I have those swatched on my hand. What I did was I put this shade on top of the original brown shade I showed you. Then I put this one in the inner corner, because at first I was just going to do like, you know, the gradient I normally do, the darker the lighter. But then I was like, I wanted what this shade would look like on top of the brown one, and I like the way it looks, so I did that. Then I just popped the silver in the inner corner. So let's get on with the second look, girl. So now we're going to take the shade. This palette's getting messy though. I'm going to take the shade, what is it called? Oh, Grass Fed. That's the green I chose to start on the outer V this time. I stopped about like right at the brow bone like I normally do when it comes to outer V shades, just because I want the blue and like the bright green to still pop, but still have a somewhat cool gradient. I try to turn my hair this way so you can see like the blending and all that. Again, I'm using his brushes because I have doubles of some of his brushes because I like them that much. Now we're taking the shade Bluebell, and it's connected to this one, and I took it pretty low. Sorry, my friends are texting me, which is weird because I usually don't get like a whole bunch of text messages. When I'm filming, I usually get like notifications from Beautydealsbff, or I'll get a text from my mom asking me to pick her something up from the store before I like get back home. Which reminds me, I gotta drop off something for her when I when I'm on my way back home. Like, remember I told you my mom bakes, so I have to like drop off something that she baked to somebody. Next I have Soured, which is that cool like bright greenish shade, and I'm like, yes please. I really like this shade, but it takes a little bit to build up, but I'm fine with that because the point is it actually builds up and looks nice. You can see it in my inner corner when I use it. I feel like I should use a pencil brush for this instead, because this is kind of like blending the product away. But you know, it's just supposed to be like a little hint of it. It's not supposed to be like a whole lot, so that's why I'm fine with using this brush. But I noticed this one flared out and like the other ones that I used from him didn't, so that was interesting to me, but you know. Okay, so see what I'm saying? Like it has this cool like color in the front, and then like this weird grungy tone in the back, and then like a bright blue in the middle. I'm trying to pack a little bit more on before I put the shimmer on. And then I usually go back in with like the blue and try to fix it, but it actually looks pretty good on this side. With this side I had to go back in and like fix it, but thank goodness on this one I don't. So now we're gonna go in with Brown Cow. That's that shade that's all over the lid before we add the shade Milky. And the color I was cool with, but I was like iffy on this one when I picked the colors initially in my head, but it's actually turned out nicely. So I'm like, okay. I think I just impressed myself. So what I did was I just took my finger with the shade Milkkk, rubbed it on there, and just like patted it on top of this one to get that weird greenish shade that we got underneath the brown. Because it's like I wanted like a deep sort of lid, but I still wanted something like bright, sparkly to go along with it. So I felt like this was like the perfect combination. Okay, here's my clean brush. Take the clean brush again and just dust real quick. Now we're gonna go with this silver shade called Claws. That's weird because cows don't have claws, but okay. I kind of want to do a soft look with these shades right here, but I'm like, I'll do that on my own time sometime next week. But yeah, so okay, so this is the finished eye look. As y'all can see, I did a wing again. It's a mascara. I'm trying to get into drawing wings more because, you know, practice makes perfect. So I gotta go off camera and draw my wing and my mascara. Then we'll come back and talk about the palette. So I'm gonna back you up because now you're a little too close, girl. I need personal space. I feel like I look so oily. I don't know why though, because I haven't like really done anything. Okay, y'all, so I'm actually quite impressed with this palette, and I'm pleasantly surprised because at first I was like, oh, back a little bit more. Okay, so I was like, when I looked at the color store, I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? But I feel like with his palettes, once I found like a little corner, a little section that like, I feel like the color story works for me, that I can put a combo together, I usually am okay with it. Which is why, again, I went ahead and bought it, but I wasn't going to buy it at full price because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get it. I'm going to have to wing it like I did with the other ones. If you all saw the review of the first ones, I'll try to remember to link it up there. But I did 2 looks with head under the clouds. And I did, I think, 2 looks with feet on the ground. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with them because I'm like, these color stories are so weird, and then he has like these weird pattern on the background all the time, which like throws me off. But the quality of his stuff is always really good, which is another reason I was okay with getting it. But I actually like the weird looks I came up with, so I'm impressed and happy with them. Like I said, I want to use like the peachy and like lilac shade, so maybe I'll do a look on Instagram for you all with that, or I'll just do a look for work one day. It'll be one of my makeup of the day, like eye looks. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely recommend the palette. It's really nice. Like maybe buy it on what do you call it, Beauty Bay when they have a sale, or just wait for his box day sale, because he usually does a box day sale like I think at the beginning of the year or something like that, so you could get the palette for 50% off. But I really like it. Not that it's not worth full price, but like I told y'all before, brands that go on sale a lot, I have a tendency to not want to like pay regular price, because I'm like, what's the point? Unless it's something that truly intrigues me that I need to have immediately, I don't do it. So that's why I'm telling you not to necessarily buy this immediately and be like, oh my god, yes. But it's good. I like it. I'll say that much. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. Y'all really let me just run off and not, you know, do the palette comparison? Y'all just, wow, okay. That's how y'all feel. I'm kidding. I meant to show them at the beginning, and then I forgot. And then, you know, I said I was going to blame you because, you know, who's into taking personal responsibility for stuff. I'm kidding. I don't have a problem doing it. It was my grandma who had a problem doing that. She couldn't, you know, like take responsibility to save her life. Anyway, these are what both of the palettes look like. So this is my favorite one, Feet on the Ground. And then this is the one we just reviewed, Do You Want Some Milk? So I feel like this palette is a combination of like grungier tones and then lighter tones like Head in the Cloud and Feet on the Ground. I feel like it's a combination of the 2 palettes, because as you can see, Head in the Clouds has a lot more brighter tones in it. So I feel like with this one, he just kind of like put both of them together, because I don't feel like it's a whole bunch of grungy in here. I don't know though, you can tell me what you think, but this is Head in the Clouds versus the Do You Want Some Milk. Okay, now we actually done. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.